Hi, thank you for joining me as I sort jewelry from shopgoodwill.com. This was a branded jewelry lot, 3 pounds of mixed items, and I paid $27.40 shipped. That comes out to $9.10 a pound, and I'm excited to see what I got. Here's the first item, and this one says 18-inch, the Laurels, handcrafted in the USA. Diana Kaufman statement pieces, very nice. Electroplated in sterling silver, copper, and brass. So for each item, I'm going to decide whether I keep it for myself or a family member, or sell it on eBay or Poshmark. Sometimes vintage items I sell on Etsy, or if I toss it. And this one is definitely a sell. So I'm going to put that in a box off to the side to sell. Here's another one, Sugar Fix by BaubleBar. It was retail $14.99, and looks like it might have had studs at some point, so I will definitely try to sell this, perhaps with some other jewelry items. I might turn it into a lot, so we'll put that in the sell pile. Here are some copper tone, rose gold dangle earrings. These had a retail price of $13. You can see that they went on sale for $6, and those I'm gonna group together with a couple other items of jewelry that is rose gold tone, so I'll put that in the sell box. This is a watch, and it's got that same C mark, and there we go. Seems to be in pretty good condition and just probably needs the battery replaced. So I'm going to toss that into the fix pile. In general, I'm not that familiar with watches and their value, but since this one is branded and seems to be in pretty new condition, I'll take a closer look, see if it's worth replacing the battery. Same with this one. Perhaps I'll group them together. This one has that rose gold tone and again needs a new battery, but it has all of the rhinestones, doesn't seem to have any scratches or wear. So this one I'll either group with watches or perhaps with that other rose gold tone piece. I'll put that in the repair pile. Again, another watch, and also needs battery, also rose gold tone. Going to go ahead and put that in the same box. Those are some nice watches. Let's go ahead and just get all of these watches out of the way. Watches are my least favorite. Tend to just kind of group them together. This one is Anne Klein, and it too seems to be in pretty good condition. I don't see any scratches on the face or any wear. These days, I'm not sure how popular fashion watches still are now that we have our cell phones in our pocket, or I wear my Apple Watch. This one is a little bit tangled, so I'm just gonna see if I can slide it underneath. That is the fun and the challenge with these grab bag lots, is that things come tangled. But one of the tricks that I learned was that if you undo the clasps, sometimes it's easier to pull it out of the pile. Let's see, this one is MNG, which is a fashion brand, and this one has that kind of vintage brass color. Very nice stone there. It's not cold to the touch, so I don't think it's a real stone. Probably glass or plastic, but still a nice piece. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the sell pile. This is a bracelet. No, it's too small to be a bracelet. That's a very tiny wrist. Not exactly sure. I guess it's a small bracelet, and I'm going to use my magnet to see. It is not, it's not touching So, or I mean, it's not magnetic. So I'm going to put that off to the side and take a closer look at it later. See if I can figure out what that is. This is a nice link bracelet. Clasp seems to be in working order. I don't see a mark on this, but I do like the stones. Seems to be gold tone, kind of rubbing off a little bit, but the stones themselves, enamel, and actually this one here, little chips. Tiger's eye? Is that tiger's eye? Looks like it. I like these stones. So this one I am going to go ahead and sell with some other similar tone stone jewelry. So we'll put that in the sell pile. Laundry by Shelly Segal, another fashion brand. And these are interesting because they're mismatched shapes. One is, but I think it's purposeful. Compare value is $10, so that means that this was probably sold at a discount store like TJ Maxx or Ross. But we'll put that in the sell pile, maybe group it together with something else. Kind of fun. Mismatched. Sweet. Cute little fashion bracelet for kids or tweens. Let's see what it says up close. This one is BCBG Generation, so that is a trendy fashion brand as well. I'm actually going to put this one in my box of jewelry for my kids. So every now and then they like a nice piece to dress up with. Since that one's adjustable, I think they'll like that. All right, let's see. This necklace is just a costume piece. It doesn't appear to have a mark. It is in good condition, but I would not sell it individually. I'll group this with some other. Actually, I'll put this one in my mystery lot. So I have a whole box of jewelry over here that is good condition, wearable jewelry, but it's not branded. It's a little bit harder to tell the value of individual pieces, and rather they seem to have better value when they come all together. And it's fun to get a mystery box. I'll put the link to those mystery boxes in the description box below. This one is Bauble Bar. It's one of the ones that kind of caught my eye. I like when they have the .com on them so that it's easy to research them and see what they're selling for online or what similar ones are selling for. So this one is definitely going to go in the sell pile. Just some nice rhinestone dangle earrings. Good for dress up. Here's a Kohl's set. It's like earrings. Try and get the Candies, which is a fun fashion brand, more known for shoes, but these are some fun dangly earrings. Nice that it's 3 pairs all on a card. At Kohl's, they were selling for, it looks like $16. So I'll sell those for a little bit less than that. Put them in my eBay store. Nice. That's a cute gift for someone. Here's another watch. And there, if you're into watches, there are lots of watch lots. This one is also Anne Klein, so perhaps I can group it with that other Anne Klein watch. Put that in the fix pile since it needs a new battery. Doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to fix it, but at least then I know that when I go to list it, I list it as needing a new battery. So this is just another fashion piece. Almost looks like it could be something that somebody made. And it's a little piece of stone. I don't recognize that stone, but I'm going to put this one in the mystery box, as it's a mystery to me. All right, here is a, oh, I thought it was going to be a stretchy bracelet, but it's not. It's got a clasp, and let's take a closer look. HY. I need to look up that brand. I don't know it, but I'll go ahead and put this in the sell box and probably group it with some other similar fashion jewelry. This one is got the toggle clasp, and it's kind of gold tone. Oh, here we go. So this is a bracelet that goes on like that. Okay, gold tone, still in pretty good condition. Let's see. Could be silver. I don't know if Kenneth Cole. I think it's just gold tone. But I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the cell box. Here is one dangle earring, and it says, is it Chico's? Chaps. Chaps is a fashion brand, kind of has a Western style. Let's see if we can find the match to that. I'll set it off to the side. Okay. Sorry for the snoring in the background. That's my pug. I'm glad she's sleeping. She usually wants to play. This is Loft. Sorry, I know it's hard to see. There we go. And appears to be in pretty good condition. All of the stones are there. The chain's in good shape. The clasp is in good shape. So we'll put that in the cell box. This one is got an M charm on it. I don't think that's the brand. That is, you know, for names that start with M, Madeline, and this one says Rachel on it. So that to me almost looks like Rachel Ray. Does she have a jewelry line? I'm going to look that up. So I'm going to put this in the sell pile, mostly because I want to look it up. But I might take the M off and put the M with other pendants that I have. Oh, I like this. This is cute. Little seed pearls on a bow tie. Peace heart. So peace sign in a heart. I don't recognize that brand. Could just be fashion jewelry. That one is fun. I'm going to put this. I have a box off to the side here to sell with tween and teen jewelry. I feel like that one goes well with the rest of that box. I like to group items together. When you're paying for shipping, sometimes the individual fashion jewelry prices, you know, when it's, even if you just pay $2 or $3, you end up paying more in shipping than you do for the price of the jewelry. This one has its price tag on it still, $34.50 from the Talbot's outlet, and this one is in very good shape. Dangles, actually here, let me pull these away. These are earrings or another bracelet that got caught. Okay, set that off to the side. Let's see if we can take a better look at this. It's a very pretty fashion piece. So that is one that I will sell individually. I'll put that in the eBay store and on Poshmark. Closet on the Coast. If you like branded jewelry lots like these, mixed jewelry lots, please give it a thumbs up. Then I will film more. And Taylor, sorry, I managed to get this a little bit more tangled. I was just trying to take a little bit closer look at it. A nice stretchy bracelet. And it appears to have all the stones. This one has a sale price of $34.99. The original price was $49.50. That's a very nice piece of costume jewelry. Again, put that one in the sell lot. Probably sell that one individually. Robert Rose, 2 enamel earrings. The price was $3.99. So these are silver tone. Put that in the sell lot, but we'll group it together with some others. Oh, here's some more of the rose gold tone, that kind of druzy quartz look, hypoallergenic. $18 was the retail price for these, so I'm going to group this together with some of that other rose gold jewelry that we saw. This is a very, very delicate bracelet, and sometimes these very delicate ones actually are silver. couple that look like this. So let's see. It is not sticking to my magnet. So I'm going to pull it a little bit closer and look at the clasp. And I don't see any marking. Sometimes you can see 925. But I am going to push it off to the side and test and see if by chance that is silver. This one is just silver tone. Very nice fashion piece. It's long, very long. Oh, and bonus, I found that other chap's earring. So these are cute. Well, I'm going to show you a little trick I also like to shop at the Goodwill retail stores for clothing, and I have so many of these tags, and I could recycle them, but I found that they're great for keeping some of my jewelry together, because I put them in small bags when I go to sell them, but in the meantime, just when I'm sorting, just put them on a cart. I see that the one is upside down. That's okay. It just keeps them together when I put them in the sell pile. I'll put those with earrings. I have a whole box of earrings to sell. Here is another Robert Rose. Great. This makes me happy because even though it's only $3.99, I can group this with that other Robert Rose piece and a couple more and turn it into a $10 or $12 lot. Here is another watch, and it is also Anne Klein, and it again appears to be in pretty good. Well, this one's a little bit more worn on the back, but the face doesn't appear to have any scratches. Clasp seems to be in working order. So I will put these with the other watches that need batteries or that I can group together. Perhaps I'll do a whole lot of Anne Klein watches, and if there's someone else that is better at selling them or grouping them or describing them, then that'll be a nice bargain for them. This is another nice gold tone piece. Slide it back into frame. And let's see, skinny. Let me get my lip. Sometimes it is hard to see. Skinny by Jessica Elliott. All right. Wonder if that's leather. Could be imitation leather, but that is one that I'm going to put in my research pile. It's not gold or gold plated because it's sticking to the magnet, but that one is definitely worth looking into a little bit more. I like to learn about different brands so that the next time I come across them, then I know their value. Let me slide this one back into frame. The earring was caught on it, so I got distracted. And it does have a little maker's mark here. These are so tiny. Leah Sophia. So Leah Sophia is a nicer costume jewelry brand. They do a lot of these geometric shapes. This one is going to go into the sell pile. Very nice. This one, oh, it's a little fabric brooch. Echo. Let's see what's inside. Just kind of unravel it a little bit. I think it just maybe needs to be flattened out. I don't know if that's a major brand. This almost looks like something that was done at a craft market. I think somebody made these and probably sold them at a craft market. So I actually think this is pretty cute. I'm gonna put it in the mystery box. Someone might like that, but I don't see that it's worth selling individually or necessarily grouping together in a lot. This is a Guess watch, and it looks like it's in pretty good shape. A few more scratches on that one. And so this one I'm going to put in the mystery box simply because it's wearable for sure, but I think it's better to kind of toss that into a mystery box. All right, here's another. I wonder if this is another Leah Sophia piece. Nope. This one is Cookie Lee. Another good fashion jewelry brand. Nice quality, long lasting. This one is a key pendant on a nice silver chain. So we'll put that in the sell pile. And another watch. Another Anne Klein watch. Seems to be in pretty good condition. No scratches on the face. So we will add that to the other watches that need batteries. Ooh, clank. All right, here is a bangle. I don't see that this one is actually branded. Since these boxes are coming from Goodwill, you know, they just kind of, yep, and the magnet sticks to that. So that's a fun, just a little metal fashion bangle. I'll put that one in the mystery box. Here is a pretty dome ring with rhinestones. They all seem to be there. I'm going to pull it up close and see if I can read that. It is, Brighton. Very nice. Isn't that what that says? No, not Brighton's. Kim family. So I believe the Kim family is another part of the Lea Sophia brand. But I will double check that. This one is a little bit small and it's in good shape. I'm going to put this in the sell pile. This is a necklace with these pretty iridescent discs. The chain is kind of a bronze color, and it is branded. Oh goodness. Sorry, gotta get the loop out for that one. And I'm still having a hard time. I can't quite tell. I don't recognize it. If you do, please leave a comment down below. And the more I learn these brands, the faster I will get at being able to recognize them, list them, and so this one I'm going to put in that, where's my, research pile. So perhaps if I look a little bit closer, take my time, I can figure out what that one is, or maybe you'll tell me down in the comments. Oh, this is a nice Guess bracelet. Let's see if the clasp, yep, good clasp. Still in working order, so we'll put this in the sell pile. I like that. G by Guess. Okay, here is another bracelet with some iridescent beads or stones. And this one is also Anne Klein, AK. So we will put that in the sell pile. This appears, this is that Mac, let's see, Mac and Jack. Mac and Jack, and it almost looks like, it's not a keychain, but maybe it came off of a purse. Mac and Jack. Set this off in the to research pile. It is not sticking, but I don't know what that is. I think it came off of a purse. Here is a blingy bling ring. Very pretty, very pretty. Oh, and that one is my size, but a little bit big. And let's see, looks like another Lea Sophia piece. Very, very pretty. Curious what that gem is, if it's just glass or plastic. I have a gem tester. I don't think she uses any precious gems. I know it's not valuable based on, the gem alone. It's valuable as a costume piece. But I'm going to put that in the sell pile. Another piece of Guess jewelry, branded, and spelling it out, Guess, Guess. Put that in the sell pile. Probably group it together with that other Guess and sell them as a pair. Other Guess bracelet. Thankfully, I did not have to untangle this too much. That's the nice thing about the branded lots. It means that somebody has already gone through and sorted them, and they do get tangled in transport, but sometimes not as much. So this one is J-Lo. Hey, there we go. Jennifer Lopez, gotta love her, and a very pretty pink stone, and on a nice gold chain, or silver chain, silver tone chain. So we'll put that one in the sell pile as well. It is magnetic, so, you know, I knew it would be, but it's always fun to just test to make sure. Get a surprise sometimes. This is a pretty cross, and inside that cross is faith and rejoice. I have this one that has a small knot, but I think I can get that out later. Shouldn't take too much time. Oh, it has a heart on the bottom, but I don't know if that heart is for a specific brand. Either way, I'm going to put this in my tangled pile. Some of them I can get apart pretty easily. And then after that, I'll put it in a lot of religious jewelry. I sell a lot of it together, and that way people can gift it or use it, keep it for themselves. This one is pretty tarnished. I don't see a maker's mark. Oh, there it is. Oh, also guess. So I can check and see. Maybe this one's not sticking. Silver plated. You know what? I'm going to put that off in the pile to test because... Oh, all right. This is a nice pendant. Looks like it says... I can't tell what that is. And there it is again. I don't recognize this logo. Do you recognize that logo? N5? N7? N7 maybe? And this almost looks like a locket. But I think that's just the way that it's made. It looked almost like a tiny little locket. It's just a disc. Something. Put that off into the research pile. Think about it. Here is a nice bangle. It has LC. And we'll put that into the sub pile. And then the last, but not least, this one was bought at Macy's. Moore and Klein. Let's see what's inside. Oh, isn't that pretty? A big brooch in brand new condition. Pearl in the center and rhinestones around the side, probably faux pearl. It does not have a price on it, but since that is boxed, I will put that in my eBay store and Poshmark Closet on the Coast because it makes a great gift. All in all, it was a pretty good lot. Definitely worth the $27 that I spent. I think I could probably make that $27 back just on the Anne Klein pieces alone. So if you have a favorite, please let me know down below. If I missed something, I like those comments too. I'm here to learn, and I am thankful that you took the time to watch this. I think this one is probably my favorite, and I'm anxious to look this up. So please give this video a thumbs up and have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you.